Namaste, welcome to Tummy.com, a platform for yoga teachers and yoga teachers in training to be able to build sequences with ease and complete understanding of our tools. This is our home page where you can log in. As you log in, you will reach our sequence page where upon clicking chair, you will get a list of sequences for chair yoga. We will be discussing desk or corporate yoga. Now before I begin, why is a chair used in yoga? How will it help and for whom is it used? Chair as a prop is very versatile in yoga. It is used in yoga to be practiced by senior citizens, students with disability for restorative purposes, but over the period of time, it has become a prop which is used to help achieve a pose or help support a part of the body while doing a pose or used to enter a peak pose. Chair is one such prop that will be there in an office setup. So we as teachers need to expand our horizon of knowledge on how to use it to help the students who after a practice have to go back to their professional lives for the day. This is where you can use Tummy.com and our resources. Let's break this down. First, what are you using the chair for? Ask yourselves, are you building the sequence where the chair is used for restorative purpose or where the chair is used by students with a disability or injury? Or are you using it to enter a peak pose? We are using it as a prop that students can use in an office setup for daily practice. Due to long work hours, the student is bound to sit and work in front of the desk, leading to pressure near the neck and shoulder region. The hips and PSOAS muscles take a lot of load when seated for long hours, as the movement around this region is less, which leads to blockage of energy at the base of the spine. We want to have poses that will help in relieving these muscle tensions. Second, what are the psychological aspects to keep in mind? Since the students end up sitting for long hours, breathing becomes shallow and the lungs don't get enough air as per their capacity. This leads to a heaviness in the entire body, causing tightness around the shoulders and neck. Irritation is increased with less supply of oxygen to the brain, causing an overall stress in the entire body. We are looking to have poses that will help students release this stress, anxiety and the muscle stiffness. Also have poses that will help in re-energizing the student through activating the flow of energy in the body. Basically opening the channels that will help in free movement of prana or energy in the body. Third point, divide the sequence. How do you want the flow to be? Warm-ups, awareness, stretches, counter poses and cool down asanas? Or do you want the poses to start from the top of the body going down? We have divided the video into two parts. First, having poses that works on upper body, that is the arms, shoulders, neck, spine, base of the spine, followed by part 2, which will have poses that works on the lower body with the use of upper body, followed by poses that work on the core, lastly cool down asana. As mentioned about the blocked energy, the sequence has a few standing poses done against the chair using the desk or wall to help in this process. So let us begin. The first pose is Tadasana or mountain pose on chair, where we are trying to create awareness and connecting the mind to the body. While students are sitting on the chair with their feet grounded, knees together, chest out, shoulders back, and beginning to breathe softly, that's when they are becoming aware. Aware of what? Aware of how their body works with their breath, which is very calming. So our objective of relieving the students of stress and anxiety due to long work hours begins with first making them aware of their posture and their breath through Tadasana. The next three poses has been included as a part of a flow to warm up the shoulders and the arms. Beginning with Tadasana Urdhva Hastasana, where the arms are extended to feel the stretch in the shoulders, neck and the upper back, followed by interlocking the fingers with the palms facing up to feel the stretch in the armpit, shoulders and the chest. This is then followed by seated cactus arms, where having the arms in line with the shoulders with focus on breathing cycle makes the students feel confident and relaxed at the same time. This flow, if you see, works as a warm-up for the arms and shoulders, and at the same time works on syncing the breath with the mind and the body. Due to continuously sitting on the chair, continuously typing, having the arms always in action, these poses help in relieving the stress around that region by stretching the muscles around that region. So the main thing to keep in mind here is that the breathing cycle and the stretching needs to work in sync for maximum results. The next pose is Kundalini circles performed while sitting in Tadasana on the chair. This helps one to release all the tension around the belly, lower back, pelvic area, abdomen, upper back and the neck. Again, what is it that we should not forget while asking the students to do this pose? We need to constantly remind them to focus on their breathing, and this focus will help in relieving that anxiety and will help in faster healing. While doing this, taking the mind to the base of the spine and the tailbone will help students in relaxation. Now the next pose is chair seated twist. Basically, we are twisting the back to release the tension at the base of the spine with focus on the gaze and breath that will help in deeper stretch near the neck, shoulders and upper back. So in twists, when we release the tension at the base of the spine, there is a freeway created for the flow of prana or energy throughout the spine, making the students feel energetic and stimulating the functioning of the overall body. So as teachers, we need to think from the point of view of our students. How will a person feel if he or she is made to sit for a long period of time having the arms working continuously? The person will feel drained out, tired, stressed, affecting the mind. These poses will help students to reactivate their system again. Next, moving on to a flow where breath, body and mind synchronization will help to release tensions and activate the body. Starting with extending the arms up, opening the chest and stretching the shoulders and the arms that will help in activating the heart. So when the student is breathing in this pose, the student will feel the movement of the chest, and that will help in taking the attention to the heart, which will work as a seated cardio. From this pose, students are asked to enter Bhujangasana while seated in Tadasana, which will help to release stress around the neck, shoulders and the back. This is then followed by cat and cow chair pose, where the movement of the spine helps to contract and expand the muscles in the spine, which is that part of the body that is most affected due to the bad posture of the students while they're working continuously. Now just a thought before we move on. We included 2 flows by now in the sequence. You can search for more flows that work on the upper body because we are making a sequence that works from the top of the body going all the way down to the legs. So let me show you how you can add more flows. I clicked on pose and reached our yoga poses page. I'm going to filter the poses as per my requirements, with the focus being flow, level beginner, position sitting, so you will get some asanas that you can perform on the chair, and lastly the type being stretch. As you see, you get a list of flows. We will see which flow has the use of chair. Next, we have to see if they work on the upper body. We have flows like this one or the sun salutation flow. You can use this even later when we are working at the lower body in the second part of the video. So in this video, we spoke about poses that work on the upper body, body breath, how breathing affects healing and stretching, twists help in flow of energy, and how to add flow to the sequence. Next video, we will continue with poses that will help in stretching the hips, quadriceps, lower back and poses that will work on the core. Before you head to the next video, try to use our yoga poses page to see what creative poses you can think of that can be done using a chair using the various filters. And thank you very much.